So, good day everyone. Our topic for today is about learning management system. And of course, since at present, we encountered pandemic and majority of the college and universities adopted different learning management system. For the meantime, I just want to demonstrate and to have a seminar and workshop about on how we'll be able to use the Google Classroom. Okay, so before we start, I just want to give you the content of our seminar and workshop for today. So this seminar and workshop covered on how to create a Gmail account, because for you to use the Google Classroom, we need to sign in to our Gmail account. Within the Google Classroom, we have four modules, the stream, classroom, people, and grades. Of course, we have two types of account, join class and create class. If you are a student, you just choose the join class. But if you are the faculty or the professor, you just choose create class. In creating a class, you need to have a class name, section, subject, and room. We have two options in creating a class. One class for all sections. Another one is two or more class, different sections, but there are certain disadvantages and advantages or limitations. So for example, one class in all sections, assuming that you are handling 20 sections of English 1. Actually, you are allowed to create only one Google Classroom account, no? Or you just only create one class. But of course, it's too easy for you to create a lesson, download activities, one creating of exams, and so on. But it's too hard for you to migrate the grades. Because, for example, if you have 10 sections, then simultaneously they took up exams. So, of course, their name and their exams is with one file. So, it's too hard for you to separate, for example, the section 1, section 2, section 3 grades. So, that's why I always advise to the professor to use the two or more class, different section per class or different class per section, I mean. So it means to say, for example, at present, I have 3 sections in IT era. So what I'm going to do is to create sections for Antipolo campus. I create section for Quezon City campus, and I also created another section for Antipolo for communication arts. Okay. So, the two options in creating a class, we need to have a class code. Okay? So, in joining a student, of course, if the student joining in the Google Classroom, they just simply click the join class. We have two options in changing the themes. Later on, we will demonstrate, and of course, you need also to follow my demonstration later. You can upload a photo. So within the themes, we have general, English, and history, math and science, arts, sports, others, and you can upload your own photo. Then with the stream, you can post an announcement. Then, of course, upon posting your announcement, it is also allowable for you to add additional inputs. For example, your syllabus, for example, some readings, no? So either through Google Drive, from your Google Drive I mean, or link from the internet, or you have a file from your computer, or just a link from a YouTube. Then once you post, uh, during your posting, you are allowed to cancel. You are allowed, of course, directly to post. You are also allowed to schedule by giving date and time. And of course, you are allowed to save draft. So after posting, same. No? You can post, you can schedule, you can save draft. Then, actually, if the student comments, you can delete and you can mute. But if you mute the student comment, it can still submit work, other student won't see it. If you mute the student account, it can replay or reply to the classroom work. Or they can comment or post. And of course, you will be able to see you can delete this comment. Okay, so under general, if you open the general, you will be able to see the class code, the stream, classwork on the stream, and show deleted items or files. So with the stream, there are certain available drop down, no, wherein we could able to use in our students. Student can post and comment. We can limit student can only comment, or we can limit that only teacher can post or comment. Now, before we proceed to classroom, we need to start doing our Google Classroom stream. Okay, anyone? I think all of you are now ready. Open your... Okay, so by this time, I just want again to share my screen for you to see, and of course to perform also what I'm doing. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, what you're going to do first is to create your own Gmail account. But if you have a Gmail account already, so I will show you on how, actually we have two ways now to open our Gmail account or the Google Classroom. First thing is, of course, you just type google.classroom. Then press enter. So as you can see here, we have a Google Classroom link here, or at the right side, we have a the classroom.google.com. Okay, so you may click this link or this one. Then automatically you are in your Gmail account. Since I signed it already actually, so therefore, previously I have a class, no, for this Gmail account. Now, another way around, so for example, again, you are in the Google. Then as what you have here, we have images here, we have Google Apps here, and this will be my picture, no, in my Google account. Now, what I'm going to do is, a while ago we searched, but by this time, since I am now logged in, just click the Google Apps. In the Google Apps, you will be able to see different available application for free. No? So, you have your Gmail, Drive. Same with USB. No? Or your flash drive. So, anything that you want to save on cloud, you just save to your Google Drive. For example, I just want to look into my Google Drive. So, just simply click. And now, you will be able to see all my files in my Google Drive. So, even you are in other country, as much as they have you have an internet connections, you will be able to get all your files on cloud, on a Google Drive. Okay? So, of course, I'll close this one. Then, we have docs. No? So, for example, if you don't have any license of Microsoft Word and you want to create a file, you just click this docs. Okay? So, same as Microsoft Word. Just click this one. Okay, as you can see here, you are now allowed to type those informations. Okay? Okay, so close. Actually, for example, if if I just want to type, for example, who am I? As you can see here at the top, automatically save to the Google Drive. Okay? No need for you to control S and everything. Once you type, enter. For example, so try to look to this part, no? This one. So once I type, automatically saving all the information encoded in this document, automatically save in your Google Drive. Now, so since I will give you some feature of this docs document later. So for the meantime, we may proceed, for example, with another. So for Excel file, we have sheets. For PowerPoint, we have slides. Of course, your calendar. You are also allowed to have a calendar. Chat. And of course, another platform for video conferencing, the Meet. Current events, sites, contacts, groups, YouTube, news, Google Ads, yung Google AdSense, photo. So for example, if your YouTube account is monetized, you can create your own Google Ads here. Okay, Google Ads. Photos, Bolt, Hangout. So for Talk, no? Forms, no? It is important for you to have a forms because later on, we were going to create our quiz and exams through Google Form. Jamboard, class search, Earth, collection podcast, and a lot more. Now, our target for this application is the classroom. Okay? So, click Google Classroom. Double click. Now, actually, as I mentioned, I have already a class before, no? MSIT Software Engineering. I'm handling master's degree program. That's why I have MSIT Advanced Programming and MSIT Software Engineering. That's why I have already an account of this Gmail. Now, for me to create a new, for example, if I just want to create, I just want to sign out first for you to see another account. So, of course, as you can see here, I have also attended DBA class. Okay, so by the way, if you want, okay, so try to look into it. Try to look with our presentation. We have here the plus sign. When you click this one, you will be able to see the join class and create class. As what I mentioned earlier, no? When we say join class, if you are the student, you just click the join class. But if you are the teacher, create class. Okay, for all of us, create class. Click create class. Then, of course, all software application, all website, all transaction provide privacy and security. So as what we have here, there is certain privacy and security protections. Sabi nga dito, that are important in school setting. Students cannot use Google Classroom at the school with personal account. So what we need to do is just click, of course, accept, then continue. So now, you need or required to have a class name, section, subject, and room. So, for example, if you are handling English, you just type English. So, but by this time, since I'm handling IT era, I just simply type IT era. Section, I created already for Antipolo campus. By this time, I create QC, BSIT 1Y1-1. Subject, for example, if your class name is IT era, the description is living in the IT era. So for example, in English, you are handling communication skills 1, or purposive communication, or business writing. It's up to you. Okay? Then for me, since we don't have room and we conducted our class online, I just simply put Zoom or Meet. No? So this will be our classroom. Or you just simply click Google Classroom. It's up to you. Okay? So, and then click Create. Okay, so I'll make it a point that you already finished before I may proceed. Okay, then click Create. Okay, so as you can see here, we have now created our Google Classroom. So as you can see here at the top, we have invite student to your class. So add student on the people page or give them the class code to join. Just click got it. Now, as I mentioned earlier during our explanation on the task that we're going to accomplish, we have a stream at the top, classwork, people, and grades. But for the meantime, we must focus first with the stream. Okay. Now, we have an IT era here. This will be the class name. We have QCBS IT 1Y1-1, the section, and the class code. For us to see the class code in a large, or if we want to zoom, click this one. Oh. Now, you just copy paste, then send to your FB group class. Okay. Later on, we will show you on how the student be able to join. Okay. So for the meantime, just click or you just simply click copy invite at the bottom. Okay. So click once again, then at the bottom we have copy link, invite link. Okay. So for the meantime, close. Now, we have here an arrow at the bottom. You see? Click that one. So for you to see all the details. At the bottom now, you will be able to see your subject and your room. But of course, it's not necessary for us to see. Click again the app. But if you want to see all those things, you just simply click this one. Now, this will be the default theme. But we have different themes. So every time you open a new class or Google Class, there are some suggestions. But if you want to replace, you just select theme and upload photo. So, click select theme. Now, we have here a gallery. No? We have general. If you are handling English in history, we have English in history. If you are handling math and science, click math and science. If you are handling arts, click arts. If you're handling sports, click sports or others. Then you can choose. So for example, I'm just look for a general. Okay. So as you can see here, if you wanted to see what will be the title, you just click, then automatically you just mouse over, then you can see. As you can see here, breakfast. If I mouse over, honors. Mouse over, book club. Graduation. This one is about code or IT. So therefore, I rather choose this one because I am IT. Our subject is about IT. Then once I click, automatically, you see the check here at the upper left. Okay? So then at the bottom, you have cancel and select class team. If you are decided already, click class team. Then it replaces, as you can see. Okay, now, how about Doc? Okay, before I forgot, a while ago, Just click again once again the select team. As you can see here, majority of the picture is placed at the left side. Even you open English history, math and science, arts, sports, others, all picture are placed at the left or the right side rather. Okay? So the idea behind is because you just simply close, all the text will appear at the left side. So therefore, the picture must appear in the right side. Okay, now, for example, I don't want a theme. I don't want the available theme. So I just want to upload my own. Okay, what you're going to do is click upload. Then select a photo from your computer. So, as I have here, so we're at Google Classroom. Google Classroom, theme. I have already a theme here. But how about if you don't have a theme? I'll demonstrate to you on how you will be able to use your PowerPoint. No? For example, you are not an IT. No? It is not easy for you to create your own theme. Actually, it's too easy for us to create theme. You just simply, wait, click unmute. Okay. By doing it through your Microsoft Word. Okay, as you can see here, I just want to share again my screen for you to see what I'm saying. So as you can see here, it's just only Microsoft Word. Microsoft PowerPoint rather. I'll just simply put all the pictures at the left side, as you can see. Na? Then, my name, of course, as a teacher. Then what I'm going to do is just, of course, file, save as, browse on where you want to save your file. For example, in the Google Classroom, I just want to save as new themes. Okay? But by this time, instead of save as type as PowerPoint, choose JPG. As you can see here. JPG. Then save. It means to say that you save this PowerPoint as picture. Then save. Just this one. Because if you have a lot of slides, if you choose all slides, so all of the slide will become a picture. But you just only one slide, or you just want to make this first slide as an image, click just this one. Then close. Again, we need to go to our Google, okay, so new share. So I'll be back with my this one. Okay. Now, for example, I just want to change my theme. For a while, where's the Gmail? This one. Okay? So, again, if you want to upload, select a photo from your computer, then choose the themes. No? So, a while ago, we saved it already. So, in the desktop, Google Classroom, then new folder. As you can see here, we have new theme here. And save as a JPEG, as a picture. Then, open. What you're going to do is just simply to drag this one to the side that you want to display. Example. But if you want just to have this one, no, yan. It's also allowable. Then, select class theme. Then as you can see here, it is posted as your class theme. If you are not a good designer, no need for you to use some image, What you're going to do is just simply create in a PowerPoint and save as a you just simply save as JPEG. Okay? So, do you have any questions so far? Are you able to follow my instruction? Okay, so as what we have here, if you want to share something with your class, then communicate with your class here, create and schedule announcement, and respond to student posts. So if you have previously posted some information, and if you want to repost, just click reuse. Or if you want to reuse the post, just click this one. No, but since we don't have a repost class, no, so what we're going to do is to create. Okay, so post now or plan ahead. So you can choose when to share this post with your class. Post work to student right away. Pick a date you post will appear. Save a draft and finish. Okay, so got it. What we're going to do first is, of course, to welcome our student. Welcome to our Pope University, for example. Wow, Pope University. Or just simply, uh, or if you want to, just welcome to IT era class. Then again, if you want to add some informations or additional inputs, you just, we have add here at the bottom. Okay? So, you just type welcome to English class, for example, or if you want to have a, for example, you want to post some marketing proposal to your students, and or just simply type welcome to IT era class. Then again, if you want to add additional information, what you're going to do is to click add. So as you can see here, as I mentioned earlier, we have Google Drive, link, file, and YouTube. So for example, if I just want to add from my Google Drive, I just simply click Google Drive. Then it display if I have a file already in my Google Drive. So for example, as what I have here, assuming that I just want to add this one, for example, the PDS, no? But if you don't want to add, no, just close. Okay? Then how about if you want to add a link? Okay, click this one. For example, your subject matter is about IT era, about the first topic under IT era is of course operating system. So you just simply click Google. Type for example, all about operating system. So just watch, no? Then what you're going to do is of course to click this one. For example, this will be the content that you want to share. Then highlight put your cursor at the URL address, Control A, Control C. Then you are allowed to copy paste here. Okay? Then add link. So as you can see here, you have already the first information related to your class. If you want to add from a file, so for example, if you wanted to add your course syllabus, no? So upload, of course, click upload, browse. So what I wanted to share with my student is of course the course syllabus or the course outline. Okay, so I just click this one. No, still saving yon. As you can see here, welcome to IT Era class. You have a link already. You have also a file. How about if you want to add an additional from YouTube? Just click YouTube, then search. For example, you are looking for an operating system discussion, click operating system. So, for example, type Abante. No? Then you just press enter or click this one. Okay? Now, as you can see here, it shows a lot of information about Abante. So, as what I've mentioned, actually I have a YouTube account already, and I have also posted about operating system. What I want, as you can see here, if what you need to do, of course, is to click the video. Because if you don't click the video, as you can see, the ad is still dim. You are not allowed to click. Once you click this video, the ad will prompted and you can click add. Then as you can see here, welcome to IT Era class, and now you have an operating system link, you have your course syllabus, and at the same time you have an introduction topics for this week. Now, before you post, what you're going to do is to click this one. You can cancel or you can post directly. But we have different options. Just click this one. You can post directly. You can schedule or you can save it as a draft. So for example, if you are not pretty sure that this information is correct, click first this one as save as draft. But for example, this announcement must be posted next week. You just type schedule or click schedule. Okay? But for example, you are now decided, for example, to post, just click post. And now, as you can see here, it's posting. Okay, so as you can see here, you are now posting your first announcement. Okay, you welcome them. You posted an advanced reading for your first topic. You have also posted your course syllabi or course outline and a video related to your first topic. Now, how about if we wanted to uh, check if the student can join our class. Okay, what we're going to do is just to click another this one. Okay, so for example in my so I just want to share my screen again. Okay, so for example, this will be my other account, no? And I just want to create a student account. So for example, uh, Gmail. So by this time, me as a student, okay? So as a student, what I'm going to do is, of course, to click this one, no? Then classroom. Click classroom. So waiting for a while. So as you can see here, I have a lot of, no? Then as a student, click this one. By this time, a student click join as class. Join class. Okay? Then it posted that as your teacher for this class code, ask, no? Then enter here. So what we're going to do is to go to our class code a while ago, then click, okay, then highlight, Control C. Then for example, we sent it already to our student. So the student just simply copy or encode this one here. Then after that, click join. Student, click join. So waiting, 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 waiting. So it is important for us to have a good internet connection. Okay. As you can see here, I am now a student. My account is about as a student. And I see it already, the posted information of my professor. No? So for example, I'll make a comment as a student. Assuming, no? What I wanted to comment is, hi sir, thank you and looking forward for a meaningful and fruitful semester. You have an intelligent student, for example. It is not necessary for you to enter. What you're going to do, if you entered, it means to say that you want to add additional text or information. So what you're going to do is just simply click this one, the post. Okay, so student posted already. Now, we try to look into our teacher account, no? If that comment is posted. Okay, as you can see here, one class comment, hi sir, thank you and looking forward for a meaningful and fruitful semester. So the teachers can see, no, the comments of your student. Okay, so but before that, I just want to show you the sa content of the student, of course. So as a student, they have only stream, classwork, and people. In a teacher account, you have stream, classwork, people, and grades. So as a student account, what you have is only a stream, work, and people. Okay. So again, this will be again the faculty account. So, so for example, you want to create additional announcement. Hello everyone. Don't forget to read the posted uh, to watch the posted video presentation in preparation for our upcoming recitation. You have recitation agad. Then, click post. Okay? Then automatically, if we visited the student account, so automatically it is posted with our student. Wait for a while. As you can see here, the announcement of the professor posted in the student account. So for example, if the student make a comment, so for example, oh sir, it's too early for us to have a recitation. Then, of course, your student, for example, saying a bad words, instead of bad trip, just BT. No? BT naman. For example, the student posted that one. Then, or student posted in a uppercase. No? BT naman. So just click, for example, student posted this comment, sir, it's too early for us to have a recitation. BT naman. Or for example, bad trip naman. That is a common reaction of our student. Now, if we go back to our account, as you can see here, you will be able to see the comment of your very intelligent student. For example, this bit is bad trip, written bad trip. So what you're going to do, for example, you need to do something with this. What you're going to do is just click this one, this arrow, then make a comment. So, Iho, I will send you a private message. Example. Then, message. So, I have incorrect spelling. Then, press enter. Okay? So, automatically, as you can see here, it is posted that, Iho, I will send you a private message. So, if we want to visit this one, the student account, it is also posted to him. No? Now, for example, since his comment is not good for their class, for his classmate, what you're going to do is just click this one, then delete. As teacher, you can delete. Or, sorry, I deleted already. Or you just simply mute Marmelo Abante, your student. If you mute your student, as I mentioned earlier, a student can still submit work, but other student won't see it. Can reply to classmate work. So this student cannot reply to his classmate work and cannot comment or post. And if you want also to delete, of course, also delete this comment. Okay, but I deleted it already. Then click mute. Okay? So therefore, his comment, you can see his comment, but his classmate doesn't see his comment. Okay? Because for example, if your student posted a very hard word, no? So it is not advisable naman for the other student to see that hard word. Okay, now, a student account, for example, no? If you want to see this class details, you just click this one, the gear. No, okay. So we have class details here, IT era, the class description. If you want to create the class description, of course, the room, the living IT era. At the bottom, as you can see here, we have enabled a command invite. We have the invite link. We have the class code. If you want to display, so you just click. And this time, in a stream, you have three options. Okay? Either a student can post and comment, a student can only comment, only teacher can post a comment. And if you want to show the show deleted items, you just simply highlight this one. Okay? Per student to show. Then the grading system, either total points or weighted by category. So this one, okay? So you just click, for example, no overall grades, total points, or weighted. Then you can add grade category actually. Then if you're done, click save. Then as you can see here, Marmelo Abante is now in a dim format. As you can see here, Din Marmelo Abante or Din Melo Abante deleted. It's just only in your account. And other student cannot see na that this student comment is deleted by the professor. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, this Google Classroom covered stream, classwork, people, and grades. So for this, by the meantime, it ends our module under stream. Okay, so good luck and see you to our next module, classwork.